But have you guys consistently communicating with each other?
Sir,
May
pag
mga
ano lang, pag pag gawin na namin yung activities, doon lang
may
kami.
don't mag communicate. Okay. All right. Sige, because we are now in the process of actually I was waiting for the some confirmation of the some organizations now here in Davao. So I have actually one who already parang who said yes, no. It's the DICT. They have a upcoming pitching competition, and they only need mga 10 participants from us, and I'm gonna be doing a screening process, and I'm going to ask pa from your probably mga faculty members ninyo to help me out with the screening process before we can actually what they call this one send the our proposals. So it's a pitching competition by the ICT, and who might who would know, no, baka may mga yung mga ideas niyo are really plausible, and there are investors who might get interested with that. So far, I don't allow me to review muna. If you're seeing it, liston, tama ba?
Yes, sir.
If you're
Kita mo, sir?
seeing, opo. So, kilala ko man to sila Gian, sila Daro kasi student ko ito sila sa data structures before. Have you guys chosen already your ITBI, your final ITBI?
Yes, sir. Yung
It,
fair calculator.
ito.
Yes, sir.
Sige. So ito na yung i-highlight ko. So fair calculator. So it has a map similar to Google Maps to measure how many kilometers this. And this is only intended for PUJ.
Sir?
PUJ lang ba? Intended for PUJ lang ito? Public Utility Jeepney?
Yes, sir. Mga ano, sir, mga public transportations.
I believe so. There was already an idea with this before, and it was actually a capstone project before now in my former school, and they actually installed this in doon sa airport. So actually na news ito sa local dito sa atin, Mindanao Times, and it was actually used by the airport dyan sa Bangoy International Airport whenever there are new parang mga tourists. There are tourists coming in, they are actually asked to install that application so that yung problem nila with, di ba, may ibang drivers na they would ask for more rather than uh, only parang dapat yung supposed to be yun lang yung fare niya, but uh, others are actually parang what they call this one, how do I say this one, what's the term for that, parang they actually take advantage of this tourists, no, to make them pay for more even though ito lang yung dapat babayaran nila. So actually yung intended na nila is for tourists, no. So yun lang yung tingnan natin if ever that this you will push this one, how far, and how far is the parang this will be deferred to that application. And I had seated the during their parang what they call this one, their final project presentation. I had seated and witnessed that one, with my other colleagues. So yeah, if you try to research it, it the name of the app was Go Davao Go or Go Davao. I don't know if we can still search that one, but try to look at it. May local na application na already with that. no? So yung idea niya is it will based on the PUJ na taripa or tariff doon sa, 'di ba, for every 4 kilometers for regular passengers, it will cost them siguro mga 7 pesos ba? But right now is medyo bago na, 'di ba? How much is the fare cost for today? Every first 4 kilometer. Kasi every first 4 kilometer yan, parang every first 4 kilometer you are for regular passenger, it will cost them mga 8, dati 7, ngayon baka 8 na, tama ba? 8.
11 na ngayon, sir.
Ay, 11 na.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 11 pesos na ngayon. That is minimum of 4 kilometers. Basta every 4 kilometers within that range. So 11 pesos. And then for students, how much ba? Ano bang calculation yan? May percentage, no?
Baka ano, sir, 10 pesos
9,
per student.
10 or mga 9 siguro.
Yeah,
Ganyan.
siguro 9.
Oo. So the app has capability of actually determining the real parang real location niya. So whenever parang sumakay siya sa jeep, and then ito yung ipipin niya yung location niya to where he will parang bababa, and then ika-calculate niya yung possible na cost of or fare cost of him traveling that kilometer, or based on the distance. So based on the map, so it's actually identical and the same. So I want you to look for it. It's actually Go Davao or Davao Go. Go Davao. Kasi na
App yan, sir.
Opo, Go Davao or Davao Go. I just don't know what happened. Parang hindi siya na continue, but it was actually it was actually in the news sa Mindanao Times. So, and yeah, as I've said earlier, ginamit na siya or doon sa airport, no. So yung may mga tourists, they are asked to install it, and then so tingnan natin, no, baka we can actually friend ko yung nag-create. I mean, student ko sila before, and I still have access from her kasi she was rather one of my colleagues before sa former university ko, and then I'll try to ask her what really happened to their app. So that time kasi medyo hindi pa ganyan ang support ng technopreneurship here in Davao City. Good thing, no, we have the ICT actually, no. That's really parang opening the Davao now as a techno hub in the Philippines. So yeah, not to brag, but the regional director is actually my friend, my personal friend. So I did ask her na pwede ba tayo makasabit, or if there are pitching competitions for the ICT. So luckily meron. So I was still asking her kung when ba yung possible na competition, yung time. I hope na it will be within our time constraints para hindi ma-compromise yung other schedule nyo whenever we reach to an end sa natin sa yung class duration natin for this semester. And most likely na may mga prizes yan sila, no. So and I would still ask for like details na sa yan. So actually ito yung convo namin. Yeah, so ayaw ko lang ipakita, but this is our convo just right now. But yun, Liston or ano ba, George, no? Tama ba?
Sir George.
George na lang. So yun, baka somebody would remember this one, but it hindi lang siya nag-mature. Medyo flap lang siya. So siguro ang marketing lang siguro ang kulang. But let's see, no, if you're able to, if you're able to actually, this is actually mainly for tricycle sa inyo. Kasi it's very, parang it's rampant, especially sa Tagum City. May mga, I have heard of a lot of things, no? Mga agony and many things about Tagum City, about the fares sa tricycles. And even may mga some parts dito sa Davao City, like in Obrero. So lalo na diyan, no, maraming mga overpricing diyan. So this is really a great help for the commuters, especially to those who are new to Davao City. So only that, yun lang yung iaano ko sa inyo. Baka try to research, no, try to talk with with the members of your team. Try to look for Go Davao or Davao Go. You can actually search if meron pa sa Facebook. Tingnan, meron sa Facebook. Tingnan, Davao. Or mali siguro ako. Wait for a while, ha. I'll try to remember it. It was like more than 5 years ago na. Now this one. So it's really similar. So might as well look for, baka tingnan natin, no, if we could consider this one or reconsider this one. So although syempre, no, this is for me, there's no novelty in the application or in the idea. So just in case na this is not, I would not accept this one, what else can we have here in your ITBI? Flood detection gate. Parang meron na maraming flood detection gate, no? High-end gaming experience. Street lights powered by water pressure. A device that makes electricity from water pressure. The said device is installed to the main pipe of the water in the streets. Streets that have no lights and reduce the use of electricity. Okay. Sounds interesting. I asked Daro Ira for this one. Farm to table. There are also a lot doing this, no? CK. So far, if you will pursue this one, and it seems like you are pursuing it. So meron na kayong Technovity 6, and Technovity 6 is actually focusing on the customers, no? Customer segments. So you have actually already your customer segments here. This is actually the example, but this is yours. So yeah, I would need to meet everyone or all members in a team. Puhon, no? Liston, George. So whatever yung mas say nila or masabi nila with what I have shared to you. So yeah, do you have your BMC already? Business model canvas? Meron na? Are you working on it or George?
Sir,
Are you guys working with your BMC?
wala po sir.
Wala pa. So yung minimum requirement kasi for ideation and pitching is business model canvas, no? So I would really need to ask you to finish that one, and that's actually what is required of you, this M2 assessment. So you have your final BMC. Supposed to be dapat may mga BMC na kayo ngayon, at least draft lang, and then I could ask mga I could actually give recommendations and anything na pwedeng i-ano sa inyong idea. So yeah, I guess that's it for the group of George, no? So for now, yung this one, please try to reconsider. Kasi may similar app na nito 5 years ago, and I yeah it was really implemented na and deployed in the airport. So here in Davao City mismo. So I'll try to look and fetch that one. If I could still retrieve, then I'll get to share here in our group later. So okay, but we can reconsider this one if ever na tricycles yung gamit ninyo. Pero yung tricycle kasi wala naman yang parang there's no regulation in the tricycle, I guess. Parang toda-toda yan kasi sila. So they don't actually parang yung rules governing sa kanila is not applicable, same na ginamit ng LTFR no ng LTF nga ulit yung sa LTFRCB, no, tama ba? Oo, so if you're going to focus on the tricycles, so tingnan natin baka you could find someone and there is a regulation with the mainly for tricycles. But it seems like as I believe parang wala akong nakita or napansin. Parang they have only cooperative and TODA for the tricycles. Sila yung gumagawa ng sarili nilang rules. Okay? And it's not actually based on the kilometers. Okay? So that's for your group, no, George? Okay? So let us proceed with sige, sino pa andito? Who wants to you guys may mga BMC kayo? Let me see. Tingnan natin. Joshua, ano si hindi. Joshua, Brian and Lipardo. Let's see and check your group.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes po, yes po.
Group po kami ni Liston po. So,
Okay.
natapos na po.
Natapos na BMC ninyo?
Hindi po, natapos na po. Consult po.
Okay. Yun, for the benefit of you, no, coming late, yun yung sabi ko kay George about try to reconsider looking for, ako pala, I'll try to retrieve that application. Kasi there was really an application made and created by my students before na ganyan or ganito yung similar to what you are trying to propose. So, but this time, nakita ko you're focusing on the tricycle driver. So, tingnan natin what you could, ano yung mga regulation kasi based on what you've said and what was stipulated in your document is andun yung sabi nyo you're going to focus on the tricycle drivers and with ano yung may mga regulations ba with that. So, yeah, ayun. Parang you're sending a same pa rin. Okay, same pa rin. Okay, so for every okay, same pa rin sa jeepney, no, sa PUJ. So for first 4 kilometers, the regular passengers will have to pay a fare of 10 pesos and an additional 1 peso per succeeding kilometer. And then for students and this one. So ang magandang gawin natin dito is we're going to so tama. Okay, last ito lang yung wala sa kanila, tricycle. So focus tayo sa tricycle and since may regulation na pala nito is it a parang local na ano lang? Dito lang ito sa Davao? Yes, no?
Ata, sir.
Yes, okay. Sige, so we can make use of this one and then have you tried to consider mga payments through GCash? Kasi most of the if not most, no, some of the actually parang passengers right now or yung mga users are actually doing digital currencies now. So baka pwede natin ano yan. Ang payment nyo na ang payment is parang ano lang pairing lang niya ang payment or through QR ang payment. Kasi I've seen one parang tricycle there in Torres na may QR code sila may mga QR code na sila and then you can actually pay through GCash. So this is this is a good idea, although this is not there is no novelty in this one kasi again I have seen this one already sa mga jeepney, but in your focus is sa tricycle driver. So it's siguro time time na ngayon na i-discipline na natin yung mga drivers, especially sa mga tricycle. Kay grabe ang ilang pangolekta og fare sa mga tao. Then only to find out na may mga ganitong regulations pala and no local na mga regulations within Davao City. So ang ano lang natin dito is verification if it's really coming from Davao City and permado ng mayor or if this is really a resolution. Oo, kasi nakalagay dito. Kasi if yes it is, then this is a good this one will really be pwede natin ilaban ito for pitching. Okay? Sige. So the things that you will need to do now, you have already enough market, Joshua and George, as in the group. Right now, I want you to gather the validity of this resolution, the validity of this regulation, if it's signed really by our mayor. So kung may ganino talaga para we can when whoever is yung mga tricycle drivers pwede na natin ito implement within Davao City and the things that the one thing is sila na yung partners ninyo, yung LGU natin at saka yung mga drivers. Okay, so it's it's this one is okay if ang validity ng resolution and yung regulation is really signed by our mayor. So I want you to find that. I want you to gather that proof or evidence. Okay, Joshua and George, are you guys hearing it?
Sir.
Okay, and then proceed na kayo. Please do proceed with your BMC. It's actually discussed in Techno 8. I mean Technovities 8, no? So all throughout kasi yun yung i-represent ninyo by module 2. So yung module 2 niyo would be final BMC or business model canvas. So yung sa business model canvas that I'm talking is ito yung may mga customer segments kayo, which is ito yung activity Technovity 6 natin. I would like you to know your customers. This is for everyone's consumption, by the way. So kasi knowing our market, ito yung ang market natin is they are the ones who will be using our application. So without them, it's our idea will be for charity. So meaning we don't expect from them kung they're going to we can make money out of it if without them. So sa ngayon 21st century of creating an idea is or doing a business or starting a business is first is your market. Now if you only have few market and you don't know if they're really going to use that application or that serve or mag-ano sila ng service that you're providing to them, then it's not a good idea. No, it's not a good idea to pitch. So yun yung pinaka-important, isa sa pinaka-importante sa segmentation on the business model canvas, the customer segments, and then right after that one, of course, the value proposition. So which is I have already discussed this one to you, and all of these are just parang support, whenever you have connections now or relationships with your customers, how are you going to constantly ask them or how are you going to constantly parang communicate with them through your app and your channels, and how will you make money out of your idea as planned, no? And this one right here, itong mga part dito sa left side ng BMC, ito yung mga, so as I've said, yung key partners ninyo, just like kanina kay Joshua and kay George, yung mga key partners ninyo would be the tricycle drivers as well as the LGU natin. So yun yung isa sa mga partners nila. And key activities involved, ano yung mga in order for you to achieve your idea, to actualize your idea, what are the activities that you plan to do? No? So, including your production, including the platform, the network topology, the infrastructure that you're using, and yung key resources naman, this implies the things that you are going to parang cost from you, whenever you do the activities, ano yung mga resources needed for that activities. So most likely mga financial na aspects, and you're going to write it in your cost structure. So most likely this part right here in your BMC, itong part na dito is ito yung mga cost na you're going to parang ipalabas nyo ng pera, tapos ito na part naman yung parang focus on your value and focus on how you make money out of creating, or if ma-actualize na yung idea ninyo. But then again, we're not expecting na after this one you're going to be you're going to have your startup company. Again, ang goal lang natin dito is we are going to join in mga IT pitching, mga ideation, techno pitching. So for the benefits of the others who just came in, so may isa na ako, the ICT, so nag-confirm na. So later I'm gonna ask lang the details. So I already told George about it earlier kasi kami lang dalawa kanina. But for the benefits of the others who just came in, so meron na tayong isa, the ICT pitching. Ang time na lang and date kung kailan. Okay? And then also I told him, no, George, kanina, na I would ask to help me with the screening process. I would ask your faculty members to do the screening para sino lang yung isali natin for that pitching competition. Siyempre, we'll start with your BMC. Ito yung pinaka-importante kasi doing the pitching, no? You have the business model canvas. Okay, sige. So, okay na tayo with with George and Leopardo, no? So, yeah, Carlo, Liz, Huson, and Daro, and Ira Faye. Sige, sino pa andito? We have Brian Buslig. Buslig. Sino grupo ni Buslig? Ayun. Ito, Ila Park. Brian? Are you around or are you just logging in? Oh, meron na kayong Techno 6 and 7. Tingnan natin yung ITBI ninyo. Final ninyo na
change me, sir, ba? Like last minute.
Eh,
After
last
na siya
time,
sa... Oh, after na na checkan. So like, mga last week lang may parang
itong last
nag-change.
time nag-istorya ta.
Yes, sir. So,
Sige,
bali, wala
asa
na siya dira.
Asa na updated ninyo?
Ay, kailangan i-update to naman siya, sir, ang kanang M1 group.
Yeah. Yes, ilagay nyo. No, just create here parang M1 group final. Para
Okay,
I would
sige, sir.
Okay, nag-change mo. Sa TAM na ito, data gathering. Hindi. Know your customers na ito, no? Customer
Yes,
profiling.
sir. Hindi na sure tama mo na. Pagkahimo.
So ano na yung ano ninyo? Idea.
Bali, servicing na siya, sir. Computer servicing. Bali, ano siya, pasok siya sa e-commerce kasi, actually, existing business siya, sir. Pwede ba na, sir?
Startup, oo, pwede. Whose business is this?
Mine, sir.
Yours, okay. So, question lang, may yung competitions mo marami. Sige daw,
Hindi masyado, sir.
enlighten me daw. What is this all about?
So bale, computer servicing siya, sir, pero
Mhm.
more on home servicing. Ako dati bale observe ako. Yeah, maraming computer shop pero they don't offer home servicing ba, so customers kailangan magpunta sa shop mismo.
Yes,
And
yes.
yun nagka-idea ako nung parang pandemic times na since parang stranded sa
Out
home.
of pandemic.
And since ako parang may knowledgeable ako sa computer, so parang why not use, tapos
Your
may
talent.
yes sir, tapos may motor ako, so parang parang why not start something na magamit yung mga yun na yun. So yun, I started my PC solution. So bali sa Facebook siya mostly. Bali they contact me through Facebook, then they tell me saan location nila and then anong problem. And also I kinda sell products, well, computer related lang, mga RAM, ganyan sir, or SSD upgrade. So yeah, yun, basically yun. So parang my what's unique about my business
Yun yung question ko. What's unique about the business?
is mostly ang home servicing talaga. And siguro competitive price because others charge mahal talaga. And then ang time, because usually pag magpa-shop ka, magpa-upgrade ka lang ng RAM, maabutan ng 1 week, ganyan. So parang sa akin, yun ang advantage, I think.
So, may startup na talaga ito, no? It's no longer an idea. It's already a startup.
Yes, sir.
And yes, it's already a startup tech company. And you're starting it already. So, yeah, we can actually do pitch it. And have you tried to consider also having an app where you can, instead of only relying on Facebook, may app ka na gagamitin for meeting all your clients there? Na parang you would see yung location niya, parang quickest path going to shortest location to that particular, para hindi ka na pupunta sa Google Map. I'm just going to use the app, and whenever may mga mag-pin ng mga locations, I can see sino yung uunahin ko. I can see sino yung dapat na una, naka-queue na. So whenever there are service or whenever there are parang clients na gusto offer or magpaano ng servicing, have you tried looking at it or reconsidering it?
Yes, sir. Pero parang for me parang feasible lang siya pag malaki na talaga siguro yung business ko, kasi especially my target customers kay hindi sila masyadong knowledgeable sa computer and other devices, good that they only know how to mag-Excel, and then they only know na ang problem is naglag ang computer, so parang masyadong general. So if mag-app pa ako, so parang another complication for them na
I see. Because your target market are parang naive sa technology. We're
Yes.
trying to, is that what you're trying to mean?
Yes sir, parang mahirapan sila sa technology, especially pag bagong app. So if pwede man, actually na-consider ko nga sir na if pag malaki ng business, marami ng I guess exposure, so parang pwede na i-plug yung we have a app for ananas, so para madali pwede na yun. Pero as of now, hindi, parang side hustle lang kasi siya para sa akin for now kasi focus school. So
Pero
yes
let's
sir,
try, no? This one is
pwede.
really a working project now. This is already a startup, and yeah, there are also an organization na would accept startup already, hindi pa yung ideation stage. May mga ganito kasing parang pitching competitions. So pitching competitions is may proposal stage. Yung iba may dapat may startup na and how long has been already existing and you're you're now looking for investors. So pwede kita ilagay doon na na portion, hindi ka na sa proposal stage kasi may ano ka na, may the company or this kind of services has been already existing for quite some time, we can say, and it's already earning. So who am I to decline this kind of opportunity, no, or this kind of idea from you, and it's working for you, and baka if we're going to tell it with the others, and baka we can grow and we can help you grow your market, no, Brickster? Sige. So I want you to continue that and now work on your BMC para i-note ko lang dito, no, para i-ano kita sa startup na competition, hindi na sa ideation na stage. Okay, that's good to hear, no? May mga existing company na kayo. I mean, it's existing ano. Okay, Pulisig team. Okay, sige. So, the only thing you will need to do for the remaining week is I'm going to wait for your BMC, and right after that, go na tayo with the submission and go na tayo with the submission whenever saan natin ito isasubmit. I'll just inform you, and I'll just give you the link, by the way, kung saan and paano, kasi dapat yung contact number nyo and personal details nyo dapat yung mapunta doon. But if you could find something or anything on Facebook or anything na mayroon kayong alam, so please do also submit that one. Okay, so minimum requirement probably with the techno pitching is BMC. May mga dapat business model canvas na kayo. Okay, so that's good to hear, Bixter, and yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So let's scrap the idea of your katong before, no? So please do submit your dito lang, wag nyo lang i-replace ito para we have the logs on ano yung changes and updates sa ano ninyo sa groupings.
Okay,
Sige.
sige, thank you, sir.
Sige, wait lang. Before you will go out or leave us, muna tayo. Sige, pinaalis ko na yung iba. Anyway, can you guys make yourself visible, or if it's possible, pwede ba? Can you guys show yourself? Documentation lang para sa i-send ko sa GC sa SEA. If possible, but if not, it's okay. Just in case.
Sir, broken akong camera, sir.
At least yung camera ang broken, hindi ikaw. All right. Okay, so thank you. All right. Okay na yon. So, yeah, let's have sino pa andito? Tingnan natin yung other ideas ng iba. Kasi by next module natin, after the module 2, focus na tayo on the branding or rebranding of your ideas. So, dapat may yung idea nyo talaga accepted na and go na talaga. There's no returning back. Aktalaya ektaes na tayo. So, kasi you're going to create logo na with your product. You're going to create we're going to do mantra na with our product. So, most likely mag-rebranding na ta sa inyong hang product or your service. Sige, so let's have who else are here. Ito si Joshua and George, no? Kasama nyo si Leopardo. Valencia. Tapos na si Brickster. Valencia? Kaninong grupo si Valencia? Valencia City. Bukidnon. Nasaan ba si Valencia? Valencia.
Yes, sir.
Wala kang grupo?
Meron, sir.
Wait, sino?
Sa second to the last.
Ay, sorry. Ito. Ilate. Dalawa
po.
yung te ko. Sino na te ito?
Yung Ralph, sir.
Si Ralph te. Okay. Yours is about, ano yung sa inyo naman? Dito yan sa ano? Okay. Ano yung final ITBI ninyo?
Ano, sir, yung tools, parang, ano, sige, sir.
Wala dire?
Meron dyan, sir. Sa title yata yan. Ayan, yung kay Sam. Yan, may star, sir.
Kay Samantha?
Yes po, yan. Yan ang napili.
Sige daw, pitch me. Pitch this one.
Try
Try to, ano daw? Would be reduced. It
Ah.
is also cost effective compared to energy and natural resources. OMG, this is so technical. Anong course ninyo?
Civil engineer yan siya, sir.
Kaya pala. May sustainable construction materials. Okay, so based on your brainstorming process, what she meant by this one? Parang create kayo ng ano, ng a device or tool.
Mga tools or mga construction materials, parang substitutes, sir, ba na
Oh,
parehas lang sa,
so you're
ano. Sir? Ano yun, sir?
hmm?
Okay.
Yeah. So basically mag-create
para sa-
kayo ng materials, okay?
Yes, pero ano, sir, yung tawag yan. Mas less yung effect niya sa environment, tapos mas same lang din siya ng pero same lang din siya ng quality over sa mga original na mga construction materials. So mas eco-friendly siya na mga materials, sir, ganun.
Sige, example daw. Like example of a material or you plan to create or to make.
Ayan, sir, is ano pa rin kami, sir, naghahanap pa rin kami. Wala pa ang final na ano, sir.
So it's like as an alternative tool for
Yes.
the traditional way of doing construction materials,
Yes, sir.
which is believed to be an eco-friendly.
Mhm.
Okay, so you're going to make something new or something parang innovated out of
Yes,
something that has been existing.
Yes po, sir.
Okay, so yeah, tingnan natin, no? Let's see ano yung mga materials na magawa nyo. At least you can create at least 3 or 5 materials na i-prototype ninyo. Malay nyo, di ba? Hardware constructions, mga hardware and parang mga hardware supplies. Baka yun yung mga partners ninyo, no? That's good because you use your course, no, your program or your field of study to create such idea or to have this kind of idea. Sige, so only I want Samantha to i-chat ko lang si Samantha or please do chat Samantha na sabihan niya ako with this one kasi gusto ko siya makausap about this, ha? Okay.
Sige, sir.
And also if possible, andun kayo or present kayo.
So, po, sir.
Okay,
When,
sige.
Tuesday po, sir, may meet po, sir.
Sa?
Tomorrow po.
Oo, may meeting ako Tuesday with... so pan Tuesday kayo?
Sila, sir. Pwede sila
pan
sa
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Sige,
Ako lang
sige. Go ahead.
available.
Sabihan mo siya na na may BMC consultation on Tuesday. Kasi
Okay po, sir.
focus group tayo this week para in preparation of your summative assessment for M2 para wala nang madaming INC. Ang dami yung INC kasi. Anyway, sige. So, may ano pa ba? Sino pa pahabol? George is okay, Joshua is okay, Gian is okay, Sebastian, ayan, you are Sebastian, and Bricks is actually okay. Wala na siguro, I guess. Meron pa bang hahabol? Wala na? Okay, sige. So, yun. So, this, Again, class, before I'll end our session today, please do tell your classmates that we are now in the process of andito yan, may bago. Ledesma Carl. O, si Carl. Tingnan muna natin si Carl. Carl Luis Ledesma. Where is your group? Ito. Tingnan natin yung group ni Carl. This is ECE. Carl. Hello, Carl. Nawala si Carl. Nawala? Nawala, no? Hello?
Yes, sir. Wala, sir.
Takot. Anyway, tingnan natin yung ano nila. Ang daming stars. This one, scrap this one. Not a good. Walang novelty. Not novel. Smart show. Cabinet. Well, this is a good idea. Only that baka marami ng ganitong product sa Shopee or Lazada. But this is a good idea. Oo, kasi yung though naka-decline ang quality ng shoes natin whenever palaging yung mga shoes natin, if we don't properly take care of them, parang kahit saan-saan lang. Di ba may parang ano yun, yung parang white ka every time you purchase that shoes, di ba may kasama yung parang siyang tawas na anong chemicals yan? Is that a chemical or anong material yan? Mas di ba that is something na parang magpre-prevent ng clogging or magpre-prevent, not clogging, but basta i-prevent niya yung shoes from parang siya, dili siya unsa na sa Bisaya, parang maggabok, oo, ana. So yeah, so tingnan natin, baka si Carl wala. So si Carl nawala. Siya pa naman yung idea, sayang. What is this? Digital twin technology, a technological service business that completely bridges the virtual realm and the physical world. It stimulates physical products in a digital platform using real-world physics for faster, product design and development. So it's an augmentation, AR, no? Augmentation reality, no? Physical and virtual reality. So AR ito. This is also a good kaya lang I just don't get to see ano yung essence na parang gagawin niya with regards to this kind of technology. Saan niya ito i-apply? So either it's a game ba? In the product design pala, product design and development. I thought it's for game experience and for kasi may mga ganito na siya like usually or most likely sa mga game technology or game experience itong this kind of technology. So this is also a good idea. So ito this one Entrep ito, Entrep, and Intrep. So walang techno, it's not techno idea, no? Itong gym cafe, restaurant, internet cafe, and this one. So far ito lang yung dalawa na okay for them. Pero since wala si Ledesma, I guess I'm done already. Okay, so again, let's back where I left off or where we left off. I want you, if I don't know if you guys have your GC with you, please tell the others that I'm open for BMC consultation. Just tell me kung for all throughout the week I'm open for BMC consultation. So tomorrow for tomorrow for ano naman ibang section, the Wednesday another yung section nyo naman. So to those who are done, pwede na kayong di focus on your BMC. But if ever na may mga consultations kayo regarding BMC, you can just tell me, so we can meet halfway, tingnan natin. And then yeah, we are now in the process of finalizing our ITBI, and hopefully may BMC na tayo and we are able to do segmentation of our customers, so that in the module 3 ready na tayo for branding our products or our service. And again, yung pinaka-goal natin with this one is we are able to join in the competitions, although syempre kailangan natin ng screening process kasi like I have more or less mga 25 groups siguro from you. So sa engineering, I have 19 already, 19 groups. And sa ATYCB ko, I have 7 groups. So most likely mga 25 jud siya na groupings. So ano pa kung screening process together with your faculty, sabihan ko muna kung sino pwede or available. And then yung target natin also is not only sa local, pwede tayong magsali sa national and international. No? So I would need to ask help from them kasi nga they know better, especially if ever yung mga ideas ninyo is related sa courses ninyo or sa program or mismong sa field ninyo. Just like yung kanina sa engineering, yung materials yung sa inyo ni Sebastian, no? So para ma-enlighten po ko. So because my knowledge and skills are only capable of parang doon sa application, most likely software. No? I'm not really into hardware. Yan. So yeah, no, please tell although mag-send lang ako ng email with that, and I'm just constantly posting announcements in BB and also here in MS Teams. So I guess that would be all for today. Wala naman siguro tayong nantay. Thank you guys for joining in and for having this kind of session today. So have a great day and have a great dinner with you. Have a great dinner to you guys. So bye-bye and thank you again.
Yes,
Thank you,
sir.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you
Bye.
po. Don't
Thank you,
forget
sir.
your BMC, ha? Your BMC, please, your BMC. Okay, bye-bye.
Sir, bye-bye.
Sige po.